Updog, DraftKings Sportsbook here in Las Vegas, LA Live. We run into the beautiful Amanda Vance. She's the key to all the betting, so thank you for letting us use your microphone. Our mics weren't fired up, so thank you, and nice to meet you.
Yeah, it's so nice to meet you guys. I'm interested to hear what you guys have to say about the big game tomorrow.
I'm going to get drunk, is what I'm going to... That's what I have to say about the game.
Get drunk and place some big bets, I hope?
My bets are... I still am up in the air, actually. And getting to meet you earlier, you're kind of the only one so far that's kind of on my side about what, who I want to bet on, what color jersey I want to go with, what color Gatorade I want to maybe talk about. But it's going to be an exciting game. And what better place to kind of hang out the day before than this lovely DraftKings tent.
So my biggest thing is fade the public, always. I try to go against the big money, and it seems that the big money's on Cincinnati. But I still kind of like Cincinnati. And you know what my biggest lock is? McPherson to have the longest field goal of the game.
I mean, that guy's been cash money. What do they call him, McIce or something? Is that his nickname or something? But all year, he's been all playoffs. Listen, I was telling you, Amanda, before we got on air, I had the Titans to go to the Super Bowl. So Joe Burrow, he crushed me early. They sacked him 9 times. We still won that game. You said to me before that he'll probably get sacked 9 times like the Titans game and still win, which I think I'm going to go Rams money line. But I'm not going to lie, Amanda, in the back of my mind, I think Burrow is the next Tom Brady. I'm not saying he's going to win 7, but he might screw this whole thing up for the Rams.
Well, I have a hot take. Joe Burrow does not make the Super Bowl again for the next 10 years after this year.
Wow. Well, just a gut feeling, or he'll hurt his other knee, or what's going to happen? What's going to happen?
Cincy, that's why. But sometimes a kid gets some swagger. You would have said the same thing about the New England Patriots, let's say 15 years ago. I just like a kid that has no fucks given, and he's ready to just absolutely like tornado downtown LA and mess shit up. So for me, I'm fading the Bengies. I think it's a money line bet. I think it's...
Okay, so the Rams are favored by 4.5. So you're going with the favorite just to flat out win. There's no juice in there.
Amanda, what about this as a pro? Tell me, is this a good bet? I mean, I'm thinking about going Rams money line and then taking the points with the Bengals. Do you think that's a smart bet, or is that kind of
I don't hate it because the Bengals have kept it close all postseason. It's been within 3 points, so I do like that, but you got to parlay it if you're going to do that, if you want to make the real money.
That's true. Should I two parlay it or add something else in there for a little 3 something?
I would add an anytime Cooper Kupp touchdown.
That is money in the bank, because I don't know how this guy continues to get wide open. Our boy Larry Flowers had him in fantasy all year, and I'm texting Uppy and the boys being like, can someone cover this guy? And the answer continues to be no. So that is a good bet. I'm betting that either way. Good call.
Another guy that they can't cover is Jamar Chase. I'm a Steelers fan. When they got him, I was like, okay, you're going to take your first-round pick and draft a receiver. Good luck covering your quarterback, but somehow he finds a way to get it out to Jamar Chase. So I also like Jamar Chase to have the longest reception of the game because his yards after the catch are insane. Who's going to score the first touchdown, Scotty?
I'm gonna fade Chase just because the story about him knocking on everyone's door on basically on his quarterback street in Cincy to buy a house next to his quarterback. There's some good chemistry there, and it's showtime. The Super Bowl is where it's at, and I think they're going to connect. It's either going to be Stafford to Cup, or it's our boy to Chase. So
2 LSU boys, they're doing pretty good together. But question, he thinks Joe Burrow is going to get sacked a ton, and the defensive front, obviously, for the Rams is going to give them a hard time. What do you think? How many times do you think he's going to get sacked? He said 9.
I said he got sacked 9 times against the Titans, and I watched it all, and I was like, they're going to win the game. But I don't know if it'll be 9 again, but I think he's going to get sacked a lot.
All right, let's all pick a number and make fun of the person that's furthest.
Same amount of times as Snoop Dogg smokes doobies at the halftime show.
I was going to ask, you think he's going to do that, right?
100%. It's going to be a full-on up and smoke tour, and I can't wait. I'm almost just as excited for that as I am for the quarterback.
Okay, so I have a little tip for you guys. When betting on the sports drink, you have to take either blue or green because there are several blue and green flavors. So it's plus 400 to go blue, and there are 2 different blues. It's like, I don't drink a lot of that, but it's like cool ice and then something blue. But that's a little tip. You have a better chance of winning, and it's the home team. So if you like Rams money line and they win, just saying, the money's on the blue, baby.
All right, I like that. That's good inside scoop there. I was going to go with orange because orange is my favorite, but now You changed my mind.
There's only one orange.
What would be your drink of choice if you were to win the Super Bowl and you'd want to get dumped with something? What would it be like?
Casamigos everywhere.
I was going to say gin and tonic or
Casamigos Blanco, baby.
Amanda, I have a question for you. We want to thank you for all the inside scoop. Our podcast is called Missin Curfew. This is LA/Hollywood. How's your weekend been so far? Have you been enjoying the nightlife, sorry?
Yeah, I'd like to think I brought the warm weather because I'm from Florida, and last week I think I was in the 50s, so you're welcome for that. You wouldn't be in these short sleeves, boys.
Compliment to your nails, too, the football nails.
Oh, yeah. Can we zoom in on the nails?
Zoom in on these football nails. These things are badass.
I was like, can I get a football on there? They're like, I had to pull up a picture, but we got the football.
You're officially part of the
Woo! Well, listen to these guys' podcasts. I've only talked to them for a short amount of time today, but they're awesome and hysterical. So
we would love to have you on. We'll get you on for sure because you seem like a lot of fun. And thank you for doing this with us, and thank you for the inside scoop.